Hey, what's up, everybody? So we're back with a what's next for career read. Okay, so I don't have the piles pre-made or anything like that, but what I do have are selections. So let's begin with the selection: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. All right, my pile number ones, welcome, welcome. So we're going to dive into what's next for your career. If you do want a private reading with me, please feel free to hit me up on my direct line. You never know what specials I'm having. You never know, if there's a deal for you. So just message me before you submit payment, okay? And I'm currently accepting Venmo now. So please feel free to message me on my direct line. But let's dive into what's next for your career. So this came up as the King of Wands in the reversal. Of course, we're going to get into a more traditional tarot here. Let's read the cartomacy first. Now, these are a different deck of cards. They're positive affirmation, okay, cards. So let's see what this one says. It did come in the reversal, so there's something that you're trying to manifest very, very rapidly, very, very fast, that may kind of end up blowing up in your face a little bit, okay? But let's dive in. You could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or either one of those. It's a very strong fire sign energy. So let's dive into the next one. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I'm changing happiness. What did I say? Changing? Choosing happiness. I'm so sorry. Cursive sucks. I am in charge of how I feel, and today I am choosing happiness. But with it being in reverse, maybe you don't feel in control of how you feel, okay? Which is how a King of Wands in reverse kind of is, okay? It's not that they're so destructive and stuff like that. Most of the time, they can't control how they feel. So, with the next one, we have it's hard for you to choose happiness, and maybe you may choose anger in this situation, okay? Or maybe you're just like, no, I'm going to get it done, kind of like Sergeant energy. All right, but let's dive in a little bit more as a continuation to this, and then we're going to dive into some tarot, and then also I have some fun life cards here that I love using this whole system here for days and certain things like that. So let's see what's coming up next for career. Maybe there's something that's not going your way, okay? And maybe it's keeping you a bit restless at night with the Four of Swords coming up in the reversal. You're getting a lot of reversal, so it's almost like maybe things aren't necessarily going your way at this current time, okay? Now, what does it say in the upright position? Let's focus this in. What is this? Damn, the fuck does this say? I have to put it up close to my face, guys. I'm learning valuable lessons from myself every day, but with it being in reverse, maybe it's hard for you to see that. Maybe it's hard for you to see the lessons and everything and the positive and everything. And honestly, like, I completely understand that. There's days where I don't even really want to talk, or there's days where I literally will not talk to basically anybody unless it's, business related or something like that. But let's dive into the next card. I stay alone most of the time. Now you have the Ace of Hearts. Now this is what's worrying me. Is this really in the reversal position? All of these are in the reversal position. You may have gotten rejected with love, or maybe rejected from a promotion or offer, or maybe things are just not going your freaking way, okay? Let's read what's on it. It says, I create a safe and secure space for myself wherever I am. So maybe you don't feel safe in your work environment, okay? And maybe you feel like there's some trouble in paradise there. So one more from the top, we have again a reversal. I double checked. Yeah, we have, I gotta read, I'm sorry guys, I gotta read this like super up close. I have been given endless talents which I begin to utilize today. So it's almost like maybe there has been a pause in progression. Now with the Ace of Hearts energy being here, let me just zoom out this a little bit. So with the Ace of Hearts being here in the reversal, the Four of Swords being here in the reversal, the Ace of Hearts is cups, okay? Emotional energy. But beyond that, it's almost like a restricted blessing that keeps you restless at night and something that hinders progression. This could be due to someone's selfishness with the Six of Pentacles, Diamonds of Pentacles, in reverse, okay? All right, so let's dive in to see what's coming up with your career now that I get kind of like an energy update from you. So let's see here what's happening with your career. What's going to be happening next? This is going to be traditional tarot, celestial tarot cards. They have a bit of a different design, so not necessarily traditional, but traditional. Let's dive in to see what's coming up for your career. Yeah, some of you guys might be having arguments, okay? Yeah, Five of Wands energy. This could even be a really highly competitive environment or highly competitive field that you're trying to get noticed in. Okay, maybe it's just taking a little bit longer than expected. We're also getting the Sun energy in the reversal. Could be a Leo. Okay, it's almost like you're not seeing clear in the situation. It's kind of like when you're in the middle of war and you kind of have war madness kind of energy. But in this case, it's almost like you're just trying to compete with everybody else around you. But it almost seems like your future isn't really clear at this time in regards to what's next. You just want to know if you're going to win or not. All right, so let's see here. We have, you could be a Capricorn, somebody could be a Capricorn. Maybe you're trying to control the situation a little bit too much, or maybe there's somebody who's wishing things against you and kind of wreaking havoc in your life, okay? This could be also a really, really strong controlling boss, okay, with the Devil energy. And then we get the Knight of Cups energy, which you should not trust. So I can understand why you don't feel safe in your environment, because possibly it's super, super toxic. But there's going to be an offer, maybe even applying for jobs or maybe opportunities and things like that. And with the Knight of Cups energy, you're going to be safe from the situation. I just heard your prayers are going to be answered. But let's dive into the Five of Wands, see what that's about. We have the Ten of Wands. It's too much to take. You're taking on responsibilities of other people who are slacking off in their work environment, and it really, really is getting to you. So for instance, let's just say you're a baker and the delivery guy didn't deliver what you already paid for, okay? But for instance, you're going to have to make up for it and then argue with the baker and or argue with the people who, the supplier or whatnot, okay? Another case could be like, you're just taking on the responsibilities of everybody else, and it's hard for you to hold everybody. You're trying to hold everybody accountable for their actions, but it's like you're not in that position of power yet. And this is a lesson here of just being able to set really strong, proper boundaries. Let's dive in. Also getting a 10, so there's an energy of ending here. Okay, so this could possibly be getting a new job. So now we have the Five of Cups in the reversal. This is a good feeling because it's almost like you're not missing out on anything, and every opportunity that you thought you lost, you haven't. You're actually gaining a lot of experience in the process. A little bit too much, I get it, but a lot of experience in the process to where in the future things are going to be simpler. Okay, let's dive into the Sun card. We have the King of Swords in the reversal. So it's because your mind is not balanced at this time. That's why everything's such a chaos. It could even be chaos in your own personal life. We're getting Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but also this is strong Capricorn energy, which Capricorns are amazing workers, as well as Virgos and Tauruses. They just know how to make a lot of money, okay? But let's dive into the next one. We have the World card in the upright. It's almost like you just want things to be over. You want the new cycle to begin. It's almost like you want to jump ship and just get the recognition for being you. And I also feel like, yes, you're amazing. Yes, but other people don't know that yet. So let's dive into clarification of the Devil card. See what's controlling you. You're at an odds with something, and it's because you're not following your heart. It's because you're not following your intuition. It's almost like you're trying to do things a little bit too much by the book, to where you have to sort of relate to people more and be more empathetic instead of just having your own innate desires to win. Or this could be another person as well, but you're at odds with someone and you would win this battle, and there is a blessing coming to you, but you're clouded by it. See, traditionally, with the Two of Swords, there's a woman sitting down. I'm about to get more traditional cards as well, seeing 848. So there is going to be a strong foundation settling in your life for abundance. I just heard 2 sales for some reason. I got 2 sales energy. Let me spin this and see what it lands on. What did it land on? Land on 5. So you could have 2 to 5 sales, okay? You're probably like, what the fuck did she just do? I spun. So with this, traditionally, it's somebody sitting down on a bench holding 2 swords, and there's water behind them, right? And the water signifies their intuition, their emotion, what they know they should be doing, what they feel. But they second guess it based off of logic from other people, or you're just letting other people way, way, way too much give you advice on some things that you should just be following with your heart, okay? Especially if you're like a self-made or an independent worker anyway, to where your success doesn't benefit them, but really you losing benefits them. So you have to think like that as well. So let's dive into the Knight of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords and the Lover's energy. Oh, God. So, I only said that because it's interesting. All right, so you could get an offer from somebody, okay? This could be a divinely guided partnership. This person could be a Capricorn. This person could also be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? The reason why I'm mentioning Capricorn with the swords energy is because sometimes it's related as that, especially with people who are cusp of Capricorn energy and Aquarius energy. But with this energy, I do feel like there's going to be somebody who notices your hard work and wants to partner up with you and possibly offer you some assistance. This could be in the matters of marketing. This could be in the matters of advertising. I don't know. I feel like you need like marketing. So you might need some help with like marketing, initiating your business, how to post things, how to not post things, and you need a partnership for that. So there's going to be a divine partnership or union happening in regards to that. But let's dive in to see if there's anything else that's going to be coming in. Yeah, you're definitely going to be transitioning, moving to, you could also be physically moving, okay, or traveling for work. But again, there's two people on this ship and there's two people here. So whatever you're about to be doing, you're not going to be doing alone and you will have a divine partnership. So let's dive in. I feel like you are being divinely guided at this time, but you have to trust yourself and you have to trust that feeling. We're also getting the Page of Pentacles. If you're wondering about money, like when money is coming in soon, money's going to be coming in pretty late. You might work in a field to like where you don't get your commission right away, to where you have like to make massive amounts of money in order to pay things in advance. Like I feel that. I also feel like once you start to move on from this position or move on from something that's super, super toxic, this environment, and take this new opportunity, possibly presented by Divine Feminine, who is air, who has air-like qualities, or it could be a Capricorn. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles a little bit more. Justice. You could be a Libra, or you could be dealing with a Libra, okay? With the Justice card energy coming up right underneath that Page of Pentacles. You're going to have fair balance. Whatever, it's almost like you were like really working hard to like make a sale or make that hourly pay or something of that nature. And I do feel like there's going to be some kind of bonus as well. Okay, for some reason I'm feeling that really strongly, and that could help you kind of keep afloat for a little while. So now let's dive in. Yeah, and I also feel like you may be hyper focused on this with the Hermit energy. This is Virgo energy, and I was going to say that with the Page of Pentacles, we are pulling in a lot of earthbound energy, fire, as well as air. And when you hyper focus on this, I do feel like you have to have patience. Like I said, it's going to take a while because I was feeling like a bit of delay with things. All right, one more. We have the Ten of Cups in the reversal. Still, you won't be happy because things aren't happening when you want them to with the Wheel of Fortune. But with the Wheel of Fortune energy coming up, there is going to be a dramatic turn. I just heard like once you like really, like every single client that you have, every single customer that you have, every single person that you connect with, make sure that you put your all into it. Make sure that you do the best you can to get them the best deal possible, not just think about your commission or your payout or how things are supposed to be done, like things like that. Even though you want to follow the book and obviously follow the rules and things like that, everything legal, but you want to be a person to them, not just like somebody that they do business with. You want to be a person to them. All right, so we also have the Seven of Wands in reversal. So your issue is you have a hard time of letting your guard down and being yourself in your work environment. For some reason, I'm feeling like this could be my independent pile, okay? So once you let your guard down and you be yourself, you're going to then reconnect with people from your past who are going to be able to help you. And this is all tied into some kind of partnership that is dealt with marketing. And this is something that's already been divinely guided and decided. You have to show your empathy. You have to be empathic, okay, with the King of Cups being in the upright, okay? Every time I see the King of Cups, I just think, Jesus. Anyway, so 10 of Pentacles in the reversal. You want to make like mass amounts of money right now. I just heard like $1 million, $2 million there. And it's going to come in sparing amounts. It's going to come gradually. But as long as you put yourself out there, market your work, and make sure that, you know, you are empathic and in touch with your intuition, that's when things are going to start changing for you, okay? Not the matter of, oh, I need to get this money, I got to do that. When you think about things like that, you're not really going to generate that much revenue, okay? If anything, you're probably going to end up with a loss, and I do feel like this could be a loss. Also, there's some disruption in family matters as well that I feel, and this could be due to a balance of finances. 1441. Now let's see. I was going to get some action cards for you guys as well. next for their career for pile number 1? That came out fast. Book a European vacation. Okay, so some of you guys, if you're if you're, let's just say, and for some reason I feel like you're not going to go alone. This could even be with like a business partner, somebody who works with your same company or something. You're going to be going on a Europe vacation. You're going to go on a European vacation. And it could be France, okay? But yeah, it could be France because I'm really getting pinpointed to that tower. But for some reason I'm getting Las Vegas, which is crazy. But some of you guys could be getting more experience or learning more. I just heard seminars, so there's like some kind of seminar that you're going to be going to. But there is also connection overseas, if you are in America, overseas, in regards to like what you are doing, okay? With book a European vacation. Let's see, anything else? That came out earlier as well. When I did just a random general pool. So let's dive in again and let's see what comes out. Okay, we have 2 more. Write and direct a hit new play. But I also feel like in order for you, and you know about plays, you have to tap into your emotion, okay? Sorry, I burped by accident. I apologize. That's actually good luck. Crowdfund your new small business venture. Yeah, the minute that you show your emotions, the minute that you show who you really are and take off this mask, you'll be able to write and direct new money towards you, okay? So a new play, write a new play, like a new play in marketing, a new play of like connecting with people, a new play of stuff like that. But with crowdfund your new small business venture, your whole crew chips in, collect 10K from the bank for each peg in your car. So obviously this is from the game life, but depicting it a little bit deeper, and also you're going to have people who help you from the past, possibly even family members help you with this, to connect with more people, to gain real estate clients or marketing clients or hair clients or nail clients, or there's something that you're starting and it's just not happening the way that you want it to. But let's dive into the next one. We have your food truck side gig is a hit. Some of you guys actually want to have a side gig, possibly making food or maybe having your own small thing that you still run on your own, but you want to be a forefront of something and you want to stand for something with a really strong foundation. Diving into the first one, sell your old car. Some of you guys might be selling your old car and getting a new one and making a really big investment, okay? Spread the wealth. Yeah, there's going to be a pretty big payouts when you do get payouts, okay? Giving just feels good, doesn't it? Pay 10K to each player. But I also feel like you may be helping somebody else out, or maybe helping somebody else with that, with building their business. Take the whole crew to a live abroad for you. Yeah, so this could be a company trip to where they take you to like their main business location. Sorry. Somebody might be butthurt that you're going on this trip as well, okay? They're like, oh, why are you leaving me? And I totally get that, because if that person loves you, then they want to go with you. So, but I feel like this is probably going to be like a business partnership thing. You may end up hooking with this person on this trip. Spread the wealth. Giving just feels good, doesn't it? So I do feel like somebody's going to invest, okay? And when it's almost like everything that they invested back, you're probably going to you're probably going to give back to them. I want to say tenfold, but not really. It's like you're going to give them extra, okay, for investing in you and actually like helping you, okay? And this could even be like, let's just say for like, this could be like a referral payout to like where it's mutual business, okay? All right, so that's what I'm picking up for pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share. I know that was a little bit difficult, but I'm not really a fairy tale reader, so let's dive into the second one. Number 2. Hey, what's up, number 2? So we're going to dive into a little bit about what's presently happening right now with some positive affirmation playing cards. We'll be reading into that. And then we're also going to be diving into some tarot and a little bit of life action cards as well, okay? So first and foremost, we're receiving the 5 of Pentacles, diamonds, in reverse, which means that if you were left out in the cold about something or haven't heard back from somebody in regards to an opportunity, or you thought that you were just not even consideration, I really don't think that's the case for my pile number 2s, okay? But let's dive into this affirmation to see what comes in. This is really hard to read, guys, so I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit and focus it in. I make a difference in the world by simply existing in it. So some of you guys are actually taking action and you don't realize your worth to other people, okay? Especially if you've been working hard at something and you haven't really been seeing anything, or things have just been slow or anything like that, okay? I feel like you don't really notice how many people you're actually helping by sharing what you do or doing what you do. You're actually assisting a lot of people, right? Whenever you have a job, it's you're being a service of some kind to somebody, okay? But let's dive into the next card and let's see what's coming up next for your career. This is funny. The King of Swords is coming out in this one. So this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, sometimes displayed as Capricorn energy, but it's, besides the Pentacle energy being displayed up here, that could be a possibility. So we also have, with it coming up in the upright, this is when you're in complete balance with yourself and you make really decisive, strong decisions. Whether you're a divine feminine or divine masculine, this could also be somebody who sees what you're doing and wants to be a part of it as well. I refuse to give up because I haven't tried all possible ways. And actually, that's really strong. I saw 21 a moment ago. That could be a number for you guys. I also saw 2112 earlier, but I was like, But, after the second confirmation, there you go. But and that could be like beginning something new, creating new connections, not strong foundations just yet, but building new connections. 40 might be important to some of you guys too. 14. Yeah, I feel like you guys aren't giving up just because you were left out in the cold before. You're not seeing a big financial return just yet. But let's see. We're getting the 7 of Swords energy. Interesting, a lot of Swords energy could be air. My ability to conquer my challenges is limitless. Yeah, I also feel like be careful because there could be somebody who's trying to betray you in this field, or probably like steal clients or know what you know and then behind your back do the exact same thing, like mega talk shit about what you're doing and make you feel bad and then get you to stop doing it, to the point where you're like, you know what, like I'm just going to keep persevering, pushing forward. But somebody here has secrets and harbors secrets, and maybe has caused hindrance in your development of career and wants you kind of like down for some reason, which is really narcissistic and masochistic. But let's dive into, or really sadistic. So let's dive into the next one. We have the King of Hearts, okay? But I also feel like, which is a little bit, it can be manipulative in the reversal, but in the upright, I am love, I am purpose, I was made with divine intention. Some of you guys are actually saying these affirmations to yourself as well. And I do feel like out of your genuine like love and commitment towards something, things are going to honestly change in a positive direction for you. And I feel like maybe you just might do it by yourself. And it may shock people, but I feel like you're not even doing that, okay? Like I don't feel like you're not even showing people like your wealth or showing people what you're making, because honestly, you've probably learned the hard way that people aren't genuinely happy for you, and that's okay. We also have the Ace of Wands here, which means there's a brand new beginning, which is what I was saying with the 2112. Okay, my body is healthy, my mind is brilliant, my soul is tranquil. Okay, I also feel like with this new beginning, you are going to have a sense of peace. Okay, and I do feel like maybe you started a new endeavor and you're actually revealing secrets of some kind as well in the process. Let's dive into the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Fire in reverse. Be careful because you might get really upset, or if there might be somebody who's really jealous himself. Could be a Sagittarius is what I'm hearing, really strongly, Sagittarius female. But it could be Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, female energy, divine feminine energy, or somebody who's very feminine. Let's read this in the upright. I feel my spirit, I train my body. I focus my mind, it's my time. I hate cursive. I really do. Alright, so because it came up in the reversal position, this signifies that there could be a little bit of self-destructiveness, okay, within this. Or you might yourself just self-destruct within inside of yourself, but once you get your head right, okay, or if this is somebody else who's jealous, because I feel like this is another energy. This is somebody who's jealous that you are staying focused and trying something different and new that you know is going to pay out pretty big. okay? Because this is a brand new beginning. Like I'm seeing like new house, new car, new everything, okay? Because you work so hard at something, okay? And it's gonna happen pretty quickly. There's not gonna be much of a delay. It could happen within, I don't want to say 5 days time because there's a really strong 5 here. Why is this not focusing? But let's dive in and see. 4 came up. So this could happen within 4 months, 4 days, or 4 weeks, okay? I don't feel like it's 4 months. I feel like it's most likely 4 days or 4 weeks. And I feel like some of you guys are going to have extra as well. This is my pile is going to get a big lump sum. All right, so let's dive into the King of Swords. We have the Queen of Hearts, okay, in the reversal. Some of you guys might be highly intuitive. Be careful because you have a lot of emotionally manipulative people who are trying to take your wealth and and they could be divine feminines, okay, to like where they could want what you have. You know what I mean? Versus just saying, you know what, go do you. It is what it is. Just, I'm going to focus on what I've got going on. You focus on what you've got going on, and we'll just leave it like that, you know? But for this person, they may be a bit heartbroken because you're so hyper-focused on this, or possibly there's some like workplace flirtation. This may have something to do with a third party. It's like screaming workplace drama, okay? What does this say? I don't sweat the small stuff. No, this person's sweating the small stuff. They're definitely sweating the small stuff. And I think it's due to your past. I do feel like there's a love-place relationship happening here. 7 of Swords. And I just heard it's a power play. All right, so we're also getting the King of Wands in the reversal. So we're getting a lot of king energy. So whether you're divine feminine or divine masculine, it doesn't really matter. It's a matter about the energy that you're embodying at the time, because all of us have both energies, you know. So with this, we have, I am in charge of how I feel, and today I'm choosing happiness. And with it coming up in reverse, you're not. You're possibly fighting fire with fire, or there could be somebody who's like lying and scheming and doing things against your finances in your workplace that you aren't aware of, okay, with the 7 of Swords. Interesting. This is similar to pile number 1, to be honest. So if you get drawn to pile number 1, check it out. Let's dive into the King of Hearts, King of Cups, which also came up in the last reading. So we have the 9 of Wands in the reversal. The minute that you let your guard down is what I'm hearing. I am a powerhouse. I'm indestructible. So some of you guys might be feeling, well, no, this 9 of Wands is in the upright. It's not in the reverse. Yeah, it's in the upright reverse. Yeah, sorry guys about the noise next door. They're having like a get together or something. I think it's like movie night or something like that. I tried to wait all day, but it's hard. Okay, so let's dive into the next one. We have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, right. We have the 6 of Wands in the reversal. Some of you guys are not bringing attention to your new beginning. This is exactly what I was pulling in before. You're putting up this really big block, guarding yourself even though you're showcasing your emotions and being empathic and things like that. You might have a really, really strong sense of intuition, and you are also extremely handsome. And I feel really strongly with the 6 of Wands being in reversal underneath the Ace of Wands in the upright. You're going to have a beautiful new beginning. This is going to be a benefit for you. There could possibly be money coming in very soon, but I'm also hearing don't be open about it, because people are not going to generally be happy with you or be happy for you. I also have with you. Yeah. So just keep it to yourself, okay? There could be people who really don't want to see you succeed in life. Now, before we dive into the tarot spread, let's see here. Shuffle for pile number 2. What's coming up next in your career? What's coming up next in your career? Ooh, that was fast. Yeah, that was fast. Something really, really fast is about to take place in your life with the Page of Wands. Energy coming up in the upright. Come on, focus in. Let's dive into the next one. We have, okay. So we have the 8 of Cups, but you're still going to feel a little bit unfulfilled. So it's almost like you get really, really, really close to your goal. Maybe you write down like what you want to make weekly or what you want to make monthly, and maybe it's just a little bit off, but you get super, super close, and don't give up is what I'm hearing. Okay, and I feel like you're still holding on to things that you should have let go of. So things that weren't successful in the past or anything like that, just let go of that. Focus on the new that's presented in front of you and understand that it is going to come back. I also do feel like whatever you were saving for, you're going to be able to buy as well. And you also will share your wealth with other people who you know need it. We're also getting the Six of Pentacles energy, very unselfish energy of yours. Very different than pile number one, to be honest, as far as the energy goes. I'm not trying to talk shit about pile number one, but I just got a really big selfish energy, like I'm going to win at all costs type of vibe. And with this, it's almost like you're balanced. You're equally giving, you're paying your debts on time, you're balancing out your karmic debt or physical debt, you know. And with the Six of Pentacles, this is pulling in Libra energy, Justice energy, strongly through this. But Justice card isn't out yet, but this is a Libra card. We're also pulling in Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, you could have Sun, Moon, Rising in that. But it's almost like you share things with people. So with the Knight of Cups energy, which is a good thing because that means you'll be blessed tenfold. Most people don't realize that, like when you help somebody, like things end up going really well for you in the long run, because it's not just because of karma and stuff like that. It's just generally because you are what you attract. So like Knight of Cups energy coming forth, this ended very similar to the pile number one. So there's similarities, but not exact. So only if you're drawn to pile number one, go to pile number one, okay? But with the Knight of Cups energy coming forth, this is a really big blessing coming your way because you shared, because you were equal with people, because you were fair, because you were just. Now, I'm going to get one more card. All right, you guys are about to see some progression. It's going to be slow, you know, when it's like you're going to get a really big break of something, right? And then you're going to be like, man, but I really wanted to make it to this rank, or I really wanted to make this much money, but you'll still be able to pay all your bills. You'll still be able to do different things and not be so closed up and so tight with your money. With the Knight of Cups energy and the Seven of Pentacles energy, you also will be getting offers, new clients, new potential, people coming towards you, okay? Or new opportunities coming towards you to make money. And this is all going to add up, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles energy. One more. Yeah, and it's going to pay off in the long term with the Page of Pentacles. But in the meantime, you are going to see some excellent progress, and it's because of your energy and the affirmations that you do for yourself as well as others. It's almost like you're not just serving yourself in whatever you're doing, you're also serving others, but in a way where you actually enjoy what you're doing and it's not like a hindrance to you. You actually would just, like if somebody messaged you like 4 o'clock in the morning or whatever, you'd just be like, hey, yeah, you know, it's cool. The place isn't open till like 9 and I'll get there and then we'll talk about it then. You know, like you're accommodating. So let's dive into the Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. This is air energy, but in the upright. So you're making decisive decisions, precise manifestations, and they're coming in, okay? Not as fast as you would like to. Maybe the timing was off, okay? Maybe the timing was off a little bit, but we'll dive into that in a little bit. So this Queen of Swords knows what she's doing, and she's going to literally make it happen. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Could be a little bit of Capricorn energy, but we're not getting any strong notations of that. But let's dive into the Eight of Cups. All right, so we have the Devil card in the reversal, which means this is the complete polar opposite energy. So this could be 2 air signs, and there could be more masculine energy in the first one, and then the second one is more feminine energy. And it's because you left something out. It's almost like because you chose not to control the situation and be domineering and be overly aggressive or controlling or anything like that, you might lose out emotionally on something that you thought that was going to come at a certain time or something like that. Okay, one more. Yeah, and this is because you didn't let people... I just heard because you didn't lie to people. I just heard because you didn't lie to people. That's literally what I just heard. Because the Devil card is in the reversal, and, you know, he's a known liar. So when it's in the reversal, it might be a little more open. With the Seven of Swords energy coming up in the reversal, you catch people in lies in their tracks. Almost instantaneously, okay? So we also have the Five of Cups in the reversal, but I also feel like you're not crying over spilled milk either. You might feel a little bit like you can't share this with anybody, or and maybe that's why you feel a little bit down, because you're not immensely fulfilled. Because if you're filled within inside of yourself, and it was a true one, we'd have the Nine of Cups. You know, we got the Eight of Cups here. So let's dive into the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reversal. So what's going to come like unexpectedly for you that you're not going to notice about your career and the money that you're going to be receiving from your career is that something's not going to go according to plan. And maybe that's why you feel a little bit like, damn, I wish I would have controlled the numbers better, or I wish I would have controlled this better, or maybe if I would have done this differently. But at the same time, you're just like, you know, forget it. I'm just going to move on past that. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. And it's like you're going to have more. This could also be an unexpected trip or an unexpected plan as well. One more, we have the Seven of Cups in reversal. This is something you didn't even imagine having, this extra money or extra money to spend or to travel or anything like that, or to save. But for some reason, I feel like you're not going to be saving that. I feel like you're going to balance out your finances to where you'll have like, maybe you'll save like 100 a week or 200 a week or something like that, to the point where like, okay, all my bills are paid, everything like that is paid, my food's good, everything's good. So now I have a little extra money to kind of do things and still be okay for like a month or two. Like that's the energy that I'm feeling. Okay. But let's dive into, yeah, as I say that, the Ace of Pentacles is on the freaking bottom, guys. So yeah, you guys are going to be receiving honestly, a pretty big payout that you did not expect. So let's dive into, and it's going to bring balance into your life. So let's dive into the Six of Pentacles energy. We have the Knight of Swords in the reversal position, which means even though it pains you to balance everything out, and there are going to be people who kind of like, it's almost like you're getting attacked by bills or something at that time, but it's like you're going to have the money to pay for it, you know? And even though you may be broke a little bit for a little while, you'll still have your bills paid for and you'll be okay. So by diving into one more, we also have the High Priestess. Some of you guys already saw this coming though. You're just mad that it kind of had to happen. With the High Priestess energy coming forth. Some of you guys could be really intuitive or very psychic as well, okay? Or you could possibly bring balance to spirituality and see things for how they really are, and it comes out adverse to people. So for instance, like you could say something very direct, and even though it is very much the truth, people have not yet accepted that truth within inside of themselves, and it's a hard thing for them to bite into, okay? Either way, this is going to change your fortune. If you thought something was over, it's not yet over, and the success has just begun, especially with the Four of Wands being in on the bottom here, okay? And no, you will not be broke, with the Five of Pentacles also coming up in the reversal. So let's dive into the Knight of Cups, okay? We have the Two of Cups. You're going to possibly get, like, meeting some people that you don't necessarily get along with. Also feel like there's going to be like people coming towards you and making it seem like they're amazing, that they have so much to offer you, and in reality they're just not. I also get the Eight of Wands in the reversal, so you may connect with some people who just are really negative by nature. 3808, just collaborating with some people who are a little bit negative and may end up gossiping about you or things like that. Just be careful who you tell your blessings to. But I just feel like you're divinely protected anyway, especially with that High Priestess energy there. So, like, you don't really have much to worry about, because whatever they say or do adversely isn't really going to affect you. You're extraordinarily strong. And like I said, you're divinely protected here, okay? Especially with that Strength card coming out. Let's dive into the Seven of Pentacles. So whatever you're going to be progressing, it's almost like you're consistently growing something that is extraordinarily popular. Okay, with the Six of Wands energy coming up in the upright underneath the Seven of Pentacles energy. Okay, let's see, anything else? Ace of Cups energy in the upright, and people are going to whatever, I mean, let's say if you're a content creator, you're a baker, okay, whatever you're doing, a lot of people are going to like what you're doing. There's just a select few people who are going to be like, oh, people that you connect with and actually tell your blessings to and maybe tell your testimony to. They might be jealous of your testimony, even though they just heard all the shit that you went through. Like, that's stupid. But also, let's dive into the Page of Pentacles. So somebody's going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. Underneath the Page of Pentacles, because you made a solid choice, you're going to be getting some money to play around with, and you're also going to be getting steady income. It's going to maybe come in later in the month, but it's still going to come in, and you'll be able to do what you need to do with this Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Some of you guys could also end up like creating something that teaches other people how to do what you do in small bits. I'm also getting the Hermit card, yeah, very studious And also because you're hyper focused on this, you're going to generate a lot of success, okay? Anything else? We have the Queen of Wands in the upright. Yeah, this is complete opposite energy than pile number 1, okay? You're manifesting things very quickly into your life. As I say that, the Magician card comes out as well. And you are going to see the fruits of your labor, okay? It's almost like you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're kind of being impatient with it. But you have to start taking action towards these things, okay? Don't be at odds with yourself, and just take action with things. Even if you're like, man, no one cares about that. I only got like 5 views or whatever. Okay, so put it out, okay? People definitely care, all right? I started the channel like a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. I had 0 subscribers, and now I'm 19 away from going live. Like, you have to understand, things will develop, and you will be taken care of and divinely protected and guided in the process of that, okay? Now we also have the Fool card coming up in the reversal, and it's because the reason why you're not totally listening to your intuition at this time, and you're a little bit at odds with something, maybe a choice that comes your way, with the Two of Swords and the Fool card being reversal, Aquarius and Aries energy, you don't want to be impulsive about things. You want to think things through thoroughly before you just jump with them. And that may get to the better of you at times and create this really big cloud of like judgment surrounding you. Maybe people your whole life have been jealous of your gifts, but in turn they projected their own insecurities of not having the same gift or having the same abilities, and just making you feel horrible about that. Okay, another card. But it won't matter, boo-boo, because just like it ended with the cartomacy, Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning coming for you, okay? And I do feel like it is going to make you really happy, but it's also going to be bittersweet because other people aren't going to be happy for you. They're literally going to try to make you feel like crap for doing what you love. And to be honest, it's not their life, it's your life. And you're probably going to make that very clear, especially when you're fucking rich, with the 9 of Pentacles energy coming forth, okay? So whatever you're building towards, expect it to be happening pretty quickly, pretty soon. Let's see. One more, because this one came out with 4 too. Okay, so 4 to 7 days, okay, or 4 to 7 weeks for some of you guys, where you're going to see significant progress, okay? Between the 4 to 5 energy here is like where you're really going to start seeing like a lot of things progress, okay? One more from the top. We have the 3 of Wands in the upright, and yeah, for some reason I'm getting in 3 weeks you're going to see something significant to where it's going to be a really big sign for you that this is coming into fruition for you, okay? Now, with that being said, let's dive into some action cards. I like your energy, guys, definitely do. If you do want a private reading with me, please feel free to hit me up. But let's dive into, and also subscribe, because I love to go live with you guys and offer paid and free readings, as well as general collective readings for you guys. So let's dive into some action cards. Some of you guys are definitely going to be getting some money, especially to invest. For some reason, I'm getting 30K really strongly. So some of you guys could be making 30K pretty quickly. All right, so let's start. What is this? Beautify your town with a new mural. Somebody might ask you to help them paint something, or somebody might ask you to be a part of something, or possibly a billboard kind of energy. I don't know why. Maybe you could be a part of a billboard or some kind of marketing. Interesting. Okay, so let's dive in. And this could be because sell the family farm. Some of you guys could be getting some land that you're going to sell as well for more revenue, or maybe it was already sold and it's going to be given to you, that amount. I just heard it's your fair share for the pain you've went through. I just heard that. See? You appear on a game show and win a yacht. Some of you guys could be on a yacht on a reality TV show, and I'm not even fronting. If you guys are in acting, if you are in visual arts, or if you are in like casting and stuff like that, some of you guys could like win something very randomly that you just did not expect, and that's what I was receiving as well throughout the read, that there's going to be extra for you that you just don't expect coming in, okay? I also feel like some of you guys could be getting like a really big SUV for some reason, okay? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so this one came in as book a European vacation. So some of you guys are going to be going to Europe, okay? Some of you guys are going to be going to France, So you guys are going to be going, this one is Italy, Lake Como energy. I don't know why I keep getting Italy, Lake Como energy versus the first one. So more romantic vibes, more relaxing, less work, work, work. And it's funny because I feel like maybe you're in like a remote position, or maybe you're filming somewhere else or something like that. Let's see. For some people. All right, so we got that escalated quickly. You're close. You're the clear winner in a high stakes dance off. Collect 20K from another player. But I also do. I just keep hearing. Let's go to the discotheque, and that's what they call the club in Europe. There's actually a song called. I think it's called Disco Tits by Tovlo, and for some reason that is coming up really strongly in my mind. Also beautify your town with a new mural. So you guys are going to be really getting into painting, or you might be a part of some kind of advertising campaign or marketing campaign that will escalate your business or whatever you're doing pretty quickly. So like I said, whatever what's about to happen, I saw 4540, so 454. It's about to escalate pretty quickly. So there's some kind of structural business that's going to change. And I also feel like there's going to be travel related to this. One more from the top. We have ride the world's fastest roller coaster. Some of you guys are also going to be going on like having, like I said, you're going to be able to do a little bit more things with your money. So you might want to go to like a theme park, or you might want to go and get an annual pass somewhere or something like that, to where it's going to be a benefit to your personal well-being that you like to do, okay? Whether or not somebody's like, oh, well, you don't need that or you don't need that. I'm going to tell you what, you have free will. If you want to go get a membership that you can afford at freaking a yoga place or whatever. Some of you guys might be doing yoga, all right? Probably, I don't know why I keep getting wine and yoga. So some of you guys are going to do like fun, different things that you've always wanted to try, but because of the lack of finances, the lack of balance, and the priorities were greater than your desires, you chose to stay home, you chose to save your money, you chose to kind of be a hermit, you chose to kind of do that so that you know that everything that you need is in order. Okay, which is a smart thing to do, but whatever's happening for you is going to be happening very quickly, okay? All right, so now let's dive in. You might be having something that kind of works for itself. So let's just say if you're doing online marketing or something like that, or a marketing campaign, it could end up really paying off for you because it's working 24/7, even when you're not, okay? It's a virtual product, it's an online product for some people, okay? Or maybe there's something that you've been working on. Some of you guys might be writers. Let's say writers. Some of you guys might be writers, and that also may be something that's happening for you. All right, so that's what I am receiving for pile number 2. Let's dive into pile number 3. Hey, what's up, pile number 3s? So let's dive in. We have some positive playing card affirmations, and then we're also going to dive into some life cards to see if there's some actions that are going to be happening in your life soon. But first, we're going to dive into digest a little bit about what's happening right now with career. We'll also dive into traditional tarot, the celestial tarot cards, and we will see, a little bit about like what's going to happen next for your career, okay? So with 3 of Cups energy, be careful because one person could be playing another side. I've been getting this for almost every pile, but with the 3 of Cups, it's very clear. If you are in a workplace environment, this person could be married or with a different person, okay? In that environment, are you getting played, okay? 3 of Hearts, 3 of Cups. All right, but let's zoom into this and let's see if I can read this day in cursive. Lord of mercy, hold on. I give myself the what? That's a weird ass R. I give myself oh my God. I give myself the care and attention that I deserve. Lord of mercy. This is not like nice cursive either. This is like freaking jacked up cursive. Anyway, because usually, I mean, guys, I read cards all the time, so like there's more than one card with cursive on it, Anyway, let's dive in and let's see. So some of you guys could be giving yourself strength and care and attention through this that you deserve. I also feel like you are calling for the attention and care that you deserve in the workplace, and other people are hearing you. I also feel like you could be invited to some social gatherings, so that could be a good networking opportunity for you. My pile number 3s. Mercury must be in retrograde. I can barely fucking speak right now. All right, so let's dive into the next one. Another 3, 33. This is a really strong manifesting number as well, but it's in the reversal. So we have the 3 of Wands in the reversal. So something you planned on isn't happening when you want it to happen. Let's see. We're also getting another 3. Damn. So 333. I kid you not. Okay. We're going to read these in a second. This is a Three of Swords in the upright. You're in a third-party relationship where you could be working two jobs at the same time, and one of them's going to backfire, or both of them's going to backfire, and you kind of leave you in a little bit of disarray. Okay. So let's dive into... I trust that I am on the right path, but I feel like you don't feel like you're on the right path, that you need to take personal power and personal control. This could be, I want to be an entrepreneur pile, but I haven't started it yet. It's just really, really in my mind, and I just want to see if it's going to work out in the first place kind of pile. But there's other things that are stopping you from doing that, and you not having your priorities straight is really interfering with your success. Okay. I'm creatively inspired by the world around me. As I say that, this is on the card, okay? Now let me zoom out. All right, so now let's dive into some cartomancy just to get a little bit more insight, see anything else. We have the Five of Swords. Today I am... Okay, listen. You guys tell me if you know what that word is. Okay. Brishming with energy? Brishming? What? Shimmering? Oh my God. With energy and ever flowing with joy. I don't know what that word is. If you guys know what that word is in the comments, just freaking let me know. I can't read it. Like, I have it so close and zoomed up. Is it a B? Is it an H? What is that? Anyway, so I'm just going to read the cartomancy for as it is, and it will intuitively come anyway. All right, so let's dive in. Zoom that up too much. Okay. Let's dive in to the tarot, okay? Let's see what's coming up. Okay, so you're working on something, probably pretty slow and studious. You could actually be in school for some of you guys with the Knight of Pentacles energy. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I also feel like maybe it's going to... I just heard 4 years to complete something. Hold on. Okay, 1 year. Okay, something that you're working on is going to take a while to develop, okay? We're getting a 1 here, but for some reason I'm feeling years instead of months. Okay, just take the energy how it resonates. It could be 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, but to be honest, I'm feeling more of a year. It could be 1 month or 1 year, but for some reason I feel like it's going to be 1 year. So let's dive into the next one, whatever you're working on, whatever you're working towards. You have to, I just keep getting slow and steady wins the race, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles. The thing about the Knight of Pentacles, it being a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, a lot of people label them as slow, they never show up. No, the Knight shows up, and he shows up with a bunch of pentacles. Like, it's just, he took his time throughout, he rested, he ate, he took care of himself. He wasn't just caught in his mind like the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords. He wasn't just, riding on his horse and burning everything ablaze like the Knight of Swords so fast to where everything behind him is just a race and he just didn't think about it. He just keeps going and keeps going. Or it's not like the Knight of Cups, okay, because it's really flowy and it'll flow to you like the river. No matter what's in its path, it'll trample over. The Knight of Pentacles will consider its surroundings. The Knight of Pentacles will also, it'll come to you steadfast, and it will also come to you true when it does come. It'll give you longevity. It'll give you something to actually depend on, okay? With the Page of Cups, this is an offer coming to you after a long time coming, okay? We also have the Five of Cups in the reversal. So something that you thought was lost is not lost, and you're about to get another opportunity at that again, something that maybe you did for a long time. And I feel like maybe you might deny that, or maybe you're just tired of doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you want to put an end to it, okay? Or maybe there's an offer that comes your way after working at a job for years and years and years, and finally you say, forget it, I'm really sick of doing this. You guys don't treat me well, you don't talk to me well, you don't treat me right, and I'm kind of done. I'd rather just kind of do this other thing. And maybe that took you a long time to do that. So diving into 2 more, we have the Death card in the uprights. It's almost like you're putting an end. You're putting a very strong end to something. You no longer want to do that, and you want to take charge, possibly be your own boss here, okay? but it's the matter of you actually putting forth effort into those ideas. All right, let's dive into the Knight of Pentacles to see what we're picking up. Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Maybe in the past you were really like stubborn and was like, no, I don't want any opportunities. I like where I'm at. And it's almost like maybe somebody from your past, maybe somebody that you previously used to work with presents you an opportunity, okay? Maybe a side hustle or something like that in the meantime. Page of Cups energy, to where you could be your own kind of owner, okay? Seven of Cups, and you basically are going to be like, oh my gosh, is this like a fantasy? Does this thing just come like... I also am hearing like it's not just going to be given to you. People have told you that your whole life, but it's going to be given to you because your energy matches the opportunity. Okay, there's a reason why some people just get on TV all of a sudden and then they become famous and just shoot up. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles energy coming forth in the upright, this is something that was a long time coming. Like I said, a year later, maybe you thought about it and it was actually something really stable. So it's something that you're going to have to be creative with for sure. Let's dive into the Five of Cups energy in the reversal. We have the Page of Swords. You're going to make a clear decision not to cry over spilled milk and take power over your destiny here. As a zoom up, look at that. This is how I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. So you see that? The sword with the hand? And then it's yours. Understand? But this one you can kind of see his knuckles a little bit, you know? The holding, the grasp, the grasp. And this is like, it's brand new to you, but it's so much power, you're not even realizing it. It's kind of like Merlin when he gets that dang sword. Now let's dive into the Ten of Swords. Two of Swords, okay? You're going to have a choice and you're going to have to follow your intuition. You're going to have to let go of the fact that you cannot control everything. With the Devil card coming up in the reversal. It could be a Scorpio, Capricorn. Also energy pulling through here with the Death card and the Devil card in reversal. So let's dive into the Death card. Ace of Pentacles. I just heard this payout is going to have you thinking, oh my gosh, why didn't I do this before? It's like the only thing that you're going to see is that. This is what I'm seeing. You see how like deep his eyes go? And you're probably like, that's a skull, obviously. But no. It's just this what I'm seeing, like, oh my gosh, all of that is mine. Like that kind of, it's going to be a really big payout after you putting in work diligently. And this is going to come in, like I told you, the Knight of Pentacles comes in and it's all slow and everything. Oh, the Knight of Pentacles so slow. But when he comes in, he's the richest in the group. That's why he's the King of Pentacles. Okay, because he once was a knight. So diving into the Ace of Swords. Three of Pentacles. We're also getting the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys might go to school, make a decision to go back to school to learn something that's actually going to help advance yourself with your finances. And I am also seeing with the Seven of Pentacles here, this could be you building things really, really slowly but surely. Not quite yet to that Ten of Pentacles where I can retire and I'm good, but this is something you really enjoy doing. This could even be teaching others. As I remember when I told you about the King of Pentacles. Do you remember when I told you about him? The King of Pentacles came out. Okay, you could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. All right. You're about to make a lot of money, but I also feel like try not to be selfish with this. All right, this is the pile where you might get a little selfish too. All right, like pile number one was a little selfish. This one, I for sure know you're gonna be selfish with your wealth because other people didn't believe in you. So you're like, why should I give them anything? And I completely understand that. Okay, and you're probably like, I'm gonna give people the same exact treatment that I was given, like that kind of energy. But don't be greedy with things. Okay, I do feel like you're gonna have positive change happening. And I do feel like if you are a writer, there is going to be something significant happening within your life for your work, because I keep seeing like a writer with a pen, or there could be something that you have to finalize in documents. One thing at the bottom is the Three of Cups energy, which is interesting because you received that in the cartomacy. This is going to be found out like at a party. This opportunity is going to come towards you like at a party or a get-together, maybe even a work colleague or something like that. And it's almost like you're going to be looking at this person like, dude, you don't even have any shoes. Because look at the other people. They have shoes, but this guy doesn't have shoes. And I've never noticed that about this card before, but for some reason it's really pinpointed. And it's almost like this person has so much knowledge and really enjoys their life and is at one with themselves. And you know what's funny is like a lot of CEOs and a lot of people in power, like they really don't care how they dress and stuff because they could be utilizing their money for something else that's going to make them even more wealth, so they don't care. Example 1, Bill Gates. Okay. Mark Zuckerberg, it doesn't matter what he wears, he still looks like Finding Dory. Look at him again and then think about what I just said. So you have to understand that he does though. But you have to understand that appearances aren't everything, and it's really about somebody's mind. But there's something that this person's going to say that's going to really, really stick with you. It's almost like this, and it's almost giving me dang. You know The Other Guys, the movie, and Will Ferrell, and he's like, you just wouldn't expect that every single girl would like him, but there's something so humble and at peace about this person and so knowledgeable, and that they actually do have, it's like, you didn't expect this person to step out of a Tesla, or you didn't expect this person to step out of a BMW, or you didn't expect this person to step out of whatever, but they're really down to earth, and they're actually going to help you with something that's going to change your perspective on how you make money. We're also getting the 8 of Wands in the reversal, okay? I feel like maybe you've had this opportunity for a while, but you just aren't communicating back with them, and they've sent you a couple different things. I do feel like your guard was up. I just feel like this may happen. A lot of people are going to try to contact you once you receive this wealth, but you're not going to want to help them the way that you were helped. And to you, it wouldn't be like them helping. It's not like that person helped you. You made that decision overall to do it. You helped yourself because it's your own business, right? But other people want to know how you did it, but it's almost like you don't want to share that knowledge, and I feel like you could actually make profit by sharing that knowledge, okay? And that they won't be competitors, they'll actually be teammates, is what I'm hearing. All right, let's dive into some action cards before we close up the read. It's a pretty long career reading, but it was fun. I hate shuffling in front of the camera because my arms are like right by the camera and they can kind of like switch the view. So I like shuffling behind, but take the whole crew to live abroad for a year. Somebody might own a jet. Like I told you, there's just somebody that you're gonna meet and run into who like owns their own everything. This could also be somebody who designs something, designing your own clothing line, but this could also be like designing your own app, designing your own, different things. It's just designing your own is the key word. Okay, I also feel like you may have to invest 10K. For some reason, my finger's wanting to go to 10K. You could possibly have to invest 10K, or there's just a lot of money a little bit of money that you're going to have to invest in order to see a turnaround. As I say that, ride the world's fastest roller coaster. This could also potentially mean like it's going to be a whirlwind, that you're going to be constantly doing things different almost every single day. Be a guest on your coworker's live stream. So like I said, there's other people who you could even be wanting to start a podcast or even deal with music or vlogging or something like that. And somebody's going to give you that opportunity with that 3 of Cups energy coming forth, compete for the world's next great invention. So like I said, like you are possibly going to be building something, creating something, and it's going to shock pretty much everyone around you because they didn't expect you to create this. Oh, this one came out in pile number 2. That escalated quickly. Record your debut album. I keep getting Glamorous by Fergie as well. So some of you guys could be like singers. Some of you guys could be podcast people. Some of you guys could be in the creative field, and you are going to see a turnaround, but you are going to have to invest a little bit in order to be seen. I'm seeing fender bender. Some of you guys could also be getting a payout from like a car accident. Your yard sale is a huge success. So some of you guys could also be like, I don't know why I didn't get like yard sale energy. I got like a business tent, like possibly like at a park or like at like an event or something like that, to like where you have a business tent and it's actually successful, where people actually purchase what you created. This could even be mixtapes, selling merch, stuff like that as well. What's underneath? Self-publish your life story. And I was seeing a pen. So some of you guys are wanting to self-publish, whether that's recording it, singing it, writing it in poetry, or even just writing a book about it in like a different tense, or just taking pinpoints from your life and changing certain names and changing certain things to where it's this fantasy novel, but really it has a really strong depiction of how your life is. You fall when rescuing a kitten stuck in a tree, but this is again, maybe you fear that helping somebody else out is going to bring you down, but I don't feel like it is. You're an up-and-coming artist. So some of you guys are an up-and-coming artist here. A neighbor commissions you to paint their portrait. Some of you guys could be getting like different people who actually are interested in your work, whatever you're designing. I just keep hitting Mike Shinoda, remember the name, really strongly in my mind. But that's what I'm receiving for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be recording some more readings tomorrow. Today I just recorded a bunch of different shorts, so definitely check out the short readings. I did, type out the descriptions and stuff like that. And I did a lot of that today, and I did a personal read today as well. But either way, please feel free to reach out to me, my business line. You never know what specials I'm running. You never know if there's a deal going on or anything like that. Just feel free to message me, and I'll message you back. All right, guys, feel free to subscribe for more content like this. I'd love to go live with you guys, and I love connecting with you guys. Bye for now.